大家好，现在我在 Drag&bot 公司的展位面前，我们有请到了 Daniel 来为我们讲解他们公司的 Drag&bot 有什么特殊之处。So hi Daniel, could you tell us more about your project?
So Drag&bot is a software for easy graphical robot programming. The special thing here that it's a web-based front end that you can use, so everyone is able to use a robot just as simple as using a smartphone. And people in your production lines can use it the same way. You don't need robot experts anymore. The special thing is that it not only works with the traditional robots, but it also is an interface that works with several different kinds of robots and applications. What you can see here is the web-based interface. It's currently in the run mode for Denso Fanuc, and it's doing a palletizing application. You can also see the application behind. When you want to create a new program, what we have to do in the software is first of all tell the system what kind of components you want to use. So you say you want to use a cobotter, for example. You want to say that you have an extrinsic calibration attached. You have a smart cam, maybe from Balov or SIG or another Cognex you might know. You just add this. You have to set up some parameters, and once you did, you're ready to go. You will then have in the program view some basic functionalities that this hardware is providing you. For example, moving the robot, or opening the gripper, or closing the gripper. You can attach this easily in a workflow. You can also make a loop out of it by just grabbing it and pushing it down. To set the positions and the movements of the robot, you go to the set parameter field, where you can either enter the parameters here by hand, or you use something that we call a soft teach panel. So you'll be able, I have to stop this first, and you're ready to use just by pressing the certain buttons, and you can push it towards the direction you wish. You can add different points. You can also name the different points. You can say this is P1. You can call them approach or whatever you wish. And this way, it's really easy to define a trajectory. You can have the different motion types. You can change speed, acceleration, blending, all the features typical industrial robots might have. So let me have again, try to create a certain motion. And then once we've defined the robot program sequence here in the builder, we can hit the button save and run. You can actually try out the program live with the real robot in the back. And it will do the positions that we've taught before. So it's very intuitive, and you can. So the way Drag&bot works in the background is there's an industrial PC that's located within the robot cell. This industrial PC has the application logic, what has to be done first or the other. Towards this PC, all your peripheral is connected, so your grippers, your cameras, and things like that. Over this interface and this industrial PC, we send out the commands to the robot so he knows what to do. When we integrate a new robot, we write a driver. So we have a TCP/IP Ethernet connection that we can use to communicate with the robot and tell the robot what to do and what extent and what position. So Drag&bot basically targets several customer segments and also different application areas. What we currently do most is pick and place applications, it's handling, it's also things like palletizing or assembly tasks, both in mechanics but also in electronics. Customers are either in automotive segments. There are different types of robots used, and there is a lot of reprogramming needed. But also we see a lot of attention from SMEs that start to automate with robots and need to have a system where the operators can really be very flexible and change whatever is needed.